It's Alicia Reese here, aka Beauty Junkie. Today I'm doing something different. I've got an aloe vera plant from Wilkinson's. I went to town yesterday and I was just having a look around and I was just gobsmacked. I couldn't believe it. I've been there for a few years now. I've been going there for a few years and I've seen other succulent plants, but I've never seen the aloe vera plant before, because the aloe vera plants I've been getting from is normally from eBay or Amazon. So when I saw the aloe vera plant, I was just shocked. So I picked one for myself, and it's quite big. It's not small size. Normally they're quite expensive when you buy them from online. So this was quite cheap, and it's quite a good size as well. And it was only £4, and this was from Wilkinson's in UK. It's got really nice pattern on it, and you got a lot of uses for this around your house. So you know, they're really good, these plants are, and they're really good for sunburn, mild burn, beauty products. You can use them in your beauty masks, face. They're really good. They don't need much looking after, as they're not fussy plants. They don't really need much fertilizer as well. And as the succulent desert plants, they don't need that much water. They like the dry soil, so they really like dry soil. They don't like too much of water. So it's not like other plants, you have to, you know, like every other day or every third day you have to kind of give water and keep looking at the plant. No, it's just not a fussy plant at all. The only thing they like is a really good dry soil. Yeah guys, so the soil is really special soil for aloe vera plants, and it's from Livington's, and it's desert cactus plants and bonsai I think it's called, compost, and it's for succulents, so African violets and, you know, these kind of desert plants. So it's a really good drainage, and especially professional for these kind of succulent plants. So I got this from eBay. I think it was $7.99, and it's quite a big bag as well, as you can see, and you get 20% extra free. So it's quite a big pack, and it's free delivery as well. So yeah, that's the compost I'm using for this succulent today, for my aloe vera plant. So I'm going to be transplanting it in a bigger pot, so you guys can see how I transplant this plant. It's a shame really, it's got some leaves broken. I don't know if you guys can see, it's got some broken leaves in the plant, but it doesn't matter, because I'll show you what I can do with them later on. I could make some more plants with them, so no need to worry about that, guys. So here we go, guys. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to cut this bag off first of all. This bag off aloe vera plant. Just be careful you don't break any of the leaves off it. You don't want to be damaging the plant. So as I said, if you can see, there's some plants broken, like, it's a shame. But I know what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to transplant them and make new aloe vera plants out of them, like if you can see. Once they dry like that, I don't know if you can see, dry from the end like that, you can transplant them again. So now what you're going to do is, so now guys, what I'm going to do is gently squeeze the pot all the way around, so all the dry compost soil is loose. Then you slowly, gently tip the plant over and give it a squeeze till it comes out, till it pops out. So I've got the plant out there. It's got good root system, as you can see. Just teeth it a little bit. So just teeth it a bit. So the roots are all nice and loose. Just put that aside. I need a bigger plant pot now. So let's put it in a bigger plant pot. So here's a plant pot now. What we're going to do is now is going to put some new compost that I showed you guys, the Livington one. Just going to fill the pot with compost, the Livington's compost. They like this space, the aloe veras do. They don't like small plant pots. They like the room, and the more bigger the plant pot, the more it's gonna grow. Hopefully. So guys, I fill the pot half full with the compost that I bought, and now I'm going to put a little bit of this slow release plant food. You don't need to give much fertilizer to it, just a one-off thing. Maybe once a year give it slow release plant food. So I'm giving it a bit of slow release plant food. So what you need to do next is, guys, there's a scoop provided in this, guys. It's a 5 gram scoop in there. That's a 5 gram scoop in there. So all you do is, guys, get the 5 gram scoop and just mix it in the compost, at the bottom of the compost where the roots are going to be. Show you guys. So there you go. That's where I put the slow release fertilizer at the bottom of the compost where the roots are going to go. Give it a bit of a mixing. Just mix it in with your hands a little bit so it's all mixed in the soil. Make a little hole. Then what you do, guys, is you gently pick your aloe vera plant by the roots, gently, very gently. You don't want any roots to break, and just pop it slowly and push it down a little bit. Just give it a little push on the soil, gently, very gently, because they're very gentle plants and you don't want to damage any of the leaves, guys. So I'll give it a pat down. Now, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the compost that was already in the old plant pot and put that some back in. The new compost that I've got, that's at the bottom, and we're gonna put the old one on top of the plant. Push it down. You could tell in this compost it's got a lot of perlite in it, a lot of sand in it, and these succulents, aloe vera and succulent plants, they love this sandy, dry compost. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some more of Livington's compost now on the top. So I've got Livington's compost at the bottom, then I've got the slow release fertilizer in the middle where the roots were, and then the compost that came with the aloe vera plant itself. You need some of that you never take all the compost out. Make sure you leave some of that compost, because that's what they used to, the aloe vera plants, that's what they used to, having that compost from a young age. So now what we're going to do, guys, is get some more of this compost. Just put some more around until you think it stands on its own. Push it down. You don't need no air bubbles, guys. Make sure there's no air bubbles in the compost. So keep pushing it down. Just don't want any of the branches breaking or damaging. It's really soft, this compost is. Very, very soft and delicate. You don't want to fill the compost pot too much. You don't want to put too much compost in the pot. Just a little bit more. I think we're done then, guys. Like, some people are really scared to transplant the aloe vera plant and the succulents. They think they might not grow, or they'll damage them, or you know. But don't worry, guys, it's not that hard to do. It's easy, really, once you get hang of it and once you do it yourself. There's a lot of YouTube videos, guys, you could look, and if you want to ask anybody any questions or what to do, there's a lot of things on Google researches as well. And there you go, guys, the aloe vera plant is all done, guys. That looks good to me. All you need to do after that, guys, is give it some water. Oh yeah, ready to go. And there you go, guys. That's the aloe vera plant that I've just transplanted. It's easy as that, guys. Looks beautiful, that plant does. Absolutely beautiful. All you need to do now is, guys, just give it some water. Not too much, as they don't like too much water. They're not fussy plants, so not too much water. And you're ready to go. And hopefully in the summer, in a few months, watch this aloe vera plant thrive and grow, hopefully. And that's how to transplant, guys. If you've got any more questions to ask, if you've got any more comments, or you want to ask anything, guys, just drop me a line, message me, any advice, anything else, guys. And just like and share, please, my videos. And thank you for your time, guys. Bye.